Let's do this. Playing an old school game. Here we go. Ooh, it's loading. Hey, socially awkward streams. Or should I say Candace, how you going? No, I'm trying something different. I never got to play this as a kid. Phasma, yeah, I played that today with my brother. We killed all these noobs. 2 games in a row. Yes, I know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your likes. Wait, let's follow. That's what we wanted. Alright, that's better. Do the different things. Well, I never played the original one, so explore. So I can explore the original Myst by simply holding and clicking move forward. Free roam, yeah. Yeah, we'll do this like this, I think. I don't know, should I do classic? See, I feel like the vision being ahead of the game might make the game seem crap. Because the graphics are from back in 1993 or something. Anyway, whatever. Flashlight. Return to game. Okay. It works off the edges of the screen, the look speed. Oh, you hold right. I wonder if they'll let me invert it, because it's kind of weird. This is a remaster of the original. It wouldn't have had water like that back in 1993. This is redone in 2000, I think. Alright, I'm going to... Options. Invert look, there we go. Oh, what the hell? It doesn't just invert the the Y-axis, it inverts the X-axis as well. Oh, that's so fucking weird. I suppose I get used to it though. No, I can't. It's too fucking weird. Oh, this is the classic Myst mode. Oh yeah, I don't mind that. That's alright. Same shit. Oh yeah, okay. So what am I supposed to be doing? Alright. You gotta try and find it. I have no idea what to do here. Hey. This makes no sense. What am I supposed to do? Okay, does that do something? Wait, I think those cogs might open this like a door type thing. Oh wait, what? This is so fucking weird. I just realized the titles are probably wrong on this. Wow. Sorry guys, I'm sick of to go update the titles. I had it wrong. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Now it's correct. Dimensional imager. 40, 47, 67. Water turbulent pool. Man, this is so 90s, it's mad. I love it, even the music. Okay. Let's go. What the fuck is even happening, man? Do I do this now? Okay, so it just turns that off. Is this going to do something different this time? Oh yeah, it does. Ah. That's those levers that were upstairs. Is that all? Water turbulent pool. Oh fuck, alright, let's go. Okay, this makes it more cool. Weird. That was freaking weird, man. The ship's kind of wrong. Thank God I can get back out of it. Let's go up here and jam this one down, see if it starts this big fucking turbine thing. Hey Daria, how you going? Doesn't look like it did anything, does it? I'm playing an old school game that's been remastered back in a while ago. It was remastered 20 years ago. They did a pretty good job of that, actually. It looks heaps better. But I never got a chance to really play the original, so... Oh, yeah. What was it, Crazy Kids or something else? How would I know how many marker switches are on this island? That's that ship that was down there. Another marker switch. Oh man. Dude, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is so weird. Let's get back up here. Can't be right. Oh, okay, there must be some breach that opens over. Right, so enter the number of marker switches on the island. How many of these marker switches are on this island? I don't know. What the hell? I don't know what to do there. What? What did that do? Shit, did that like... Oh my god, what's this? There's a cable up there too. Yeah, interesting. But... Cross. Elite? Arrow. Wow. This is... I really don't know what I'm doing. So I do know that I found that chamber it was talking about at the start. Fuck, it's like a dentist chair. What the hell is this? I don't know what I'm supposed to... Is that where you set the date for this game? Enter the number of marker switches on the island. Said it had an important message for me, but where the number of marker switches is. This is so weird. It's not going to be a really hard game to figure out all these puzzles and... Wait, should I go counting up the switches? 1, 2, 3. Sounds great. It's pretty sad. I'm remembering, okay. Just got an achievement for clicking on that tombstone. Let's go in here. Four. 5. Tower rotation. Is this like an oven? I feel like I shouldn't be in there. That looks dangerous. Does it? This game reminds me of the 90s so hard. I love it. Fucking love it, man. Alright, let's click on this. What the freak is that? A burnt book. Killed this age. Channelwood. And it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Age? Oh, this must be like a time machine that I'm inside. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere there are only trees which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some kind of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them. They did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colours. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water, and can only be reached by rope. Ladders that stretch from the lower paths to the village level, approximately halfway up the grand trees. I think I should be taking this in because it's probably clues to where I need to go. It was very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of the enormous hut. An enormous hut. Dude, this story just... Oh my god. Did this story ever end? Okay, so you travel through time, I see. But the worst ulcer inside my mouth that kills. Let's I'll read the rest of that later. So is there a book for each age in here? Uh-huh. Right. Staying ship age. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So maybe this is like a time travel. This is a time traveling device, is it? It's like a library. And perhaps this seat here is a time travel device. This is so confusing. What the hell? Oh my god. What the freaking hell is this? This is how you get to the tower. Supposed to do from here? There's nothing up here. Ah, wait a minute. The tower has to rotate, right? To me. Okay. Tower rotation. Let's rotate it again. rotate it again. And that closes it. That opens it. Cool. Figure stuff out by clicking on things. Let's get back up in there. It doesn't have a label this time. Any difference this time? No. A big closed door. So what's there? Okay, no use. Do not know what rotating that tower does for me.
Bring me a red. I can't see it. I need a red, you must. I beg, bring. I am serious. Give it up. Go. There is one thing I want to rescue. Rust.
That meant absolutely nothing to me. Why won't it say? Nice, it does do that. That's better. So you can actually crank an old school game right up to this kind of graphics. Oh my god. Oh, I see. Because we rotated the tower, I now have no door to get out. Oh, this has got me lost. Alright, so now I must read. I'm not this guy again. Hey Josh, thanks for the like, bro. That's the same thing. Oh, that's probably shut because I probably have to close that first. Ah, yes, I do. Okay. Oh, the page is back. Oh, it's a different book. Here we go.
Serious? Are you? See you. You know. Help me. Bring me blue pages.
I think what he's saying is I need to get more pages or some shit.
Never and ever.
Pages was the one word that rang true just then. Okay. Thanks, Josh. I'm going to grab a coffee because this game's going to have a bit of reading in it, which is good for me. I need to do some more reading. Stand by. Let's go back to reading this book again. Go on. Damaged. So I think any of these ones that have got no title are going to be damaged. Channelwood. Age of Myst. That's where I am. At sunset, they mentioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of the enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the centre of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a metre off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colourful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely grey, almost white. And hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise! This creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. Interesting, that's weird. I look forward to learning more. And there's so many books in this game. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning, and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. Why would you feel uncomfortable for people to treat you like a god? They'd be mad. It's hard to read with this ulcer in my mouth. It's like killing me. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelled on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings, which happened randomly. Some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. There, sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out. Maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I am not sure. This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind. I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own, yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there, and the tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or gods. Thanks, Joshy. Oh, you're going all out for me, Josh. Go on to my YouTube as well. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and sleep. He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while, he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally, he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes, and walked out of the door and off the narrow path, high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. Wait, I don't actually understand what he's talking about. Okay. As I was descending, I saw several of this. It's very hard to talk with this thing in my mouth. It's killing me. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of walkway and carried it away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the three creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. It's like I'm replacing his old man or something. Weird. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts its colour. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn the language soon so that I may learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Cirrus and Achenar will react to its curious inhabitants. Is it Achenar or Achenar? Probably Achenar. Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons will have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. Okay, here we go. So he's going to change to a different age here. So what I've picked up about this game so far is it's like a time traveling thing. Like a weird Doctor Who type situation, I think. Maybe that's why the game's called Myst, like Mist of Time or something. To check on Osmoian age. So he travels to different time periods to check on what's happening in those times, I think. How cool would that be? That sounds so mad. Cirrus has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while. So I will consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect of their tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seemed to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it. Okay. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the By the what? The chock tick? The cock tick? I'm just going to go with choch tick. I fear for their chock tick. I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly after checking on Sirius and Akanar here. See Everjune's journal for more information. Okay, so there's something going on in this place in Everjune's. After watching Sirius and Akanar, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again. This is weird. Why does it go to black writing? And for a little longer time. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I'm leaving, but are happy that Sirius and Akanar are staying behind again. I've been gone for over 3 days, and have been to many different places. I had to tell Sirius and Akanar about Pran's death today, and they were visibly shaken, although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Sirius and Akanar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I've to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems that they constructed a boat with the creatures and travelled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my... Hey, thank you very much. Bees are coming. Oh, thank you very much. Raid. Wow. Am I being raided? Hectic. Hey, how you going? Whoa. I'm being raided. Haha. That was unexpected. Party of 4, awesome. Bees shot us over, I'll be lurking. Who is Bee? Wait, is Bees like a streamer? Bees are coming. You're Bees, okay. Huh. Sweet. Well, I'm just playing Myst, and I never played this game many years ago, so... And I didn't realise there's so much reading in this game that you have to read through to understand what's going on. Sweet as. I'm glad to see you guys. Major child brain hurt. Yeah. I think I clicked on it once when I was younger at my auntie's house and I had no idea what I was doing, so I just sort of just basically stopped playing it because it was just that I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, they require so much time. Point and click. Actually, this remastered version of it gives you the option to sort of free look as well. But I just found some note that told me how many that there's a special message for me, and I know where to put it in, but I don't. It says that if I put in the number of how many marker switches there are on the island, it'll give me a special message, but I don't know how many switches there are, so hopefully I can figure that out, and then I'll probably be able to get to the next whatever I need to do next. Mad. What sort of games do you stream Bees? Where was I up to? Okay. Oh yeah, I don't want to cheat though. I feel like Google's cheating in this game. Horror these days, yeah. Let me guess. Phasmophobia. Or like, are you doing like that Death by Daylight type thing? I haven't played that one yet. I've got so many like part finished games, and then I jump to another game. But I feel like I'm gonna actually finish a couple of them soon. Alien Isolation? Is that a game, or are you saying that's what you've been going through, like as in real life? Either way, I've never heard of it. Alien Isolation. That sounds weird. It's a game. Ah, yeah, mad. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colours. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humour. Even now, as I look through this very colourful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. Oh yeah, I've seen all those plenty of times. I love the Alien. Well, I liked the first two movies the best. I didn't mind Prometheus as a prologue, but the other ones I thought got a little bit too, I don't know, like the story wasn't good enough in them or something. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They've told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. So obviously this is something from the age, like a diagram of something. Like that must be the tree houses or something he was talking about, living up in the trees. And a bridge that was going to be built there or something. And what's that, a staircase or something? And that's one of the little huts, and that's like some kind of wind thing. Okay, so I've read that book. This one, Selenetic Age. What's this one? Wait, this could be the age I'm in, right? Yeah, tree houses are cool, eh? I've always wanted to live in a tree house. I'd love to live in a tree house, man. Especially with the vibe, like this kind of vibe, like old school, like... Oh, it goes day and night in this game? This full, like, 90s vibe treehouse. Nice redwood like this. Would be sick. Alright, let's go into... Yeah, it is. What age is this? I visited 3 times and shown out at this age will throw the environment I need. Cold temperature. Okay, so this isn't the age that I'm in. I've only figured out that obviously he mean... Yeah. I mean, I figured out from reading that first book that this is like a time travel game. I didn't even realise. I thought it was just like based on the introduction that you had to find some special book called Myst or something. But then when I read one of these and he starts talking about ages and going to different ages, I think this thing, or perhaps that thing that's in here with the chair, let me show you this chair, is a time travel machine, I think, and you go to different ages, because he talks about going to different ages in the books. And that tower turns around up there, I don't know what it does. You can get the elevator up to it, but it sort of, it doesn't really do much at the moment. And these are those switches, but I don't know what to do with them yet. But I need to know how many of them there are. Maybe manually counting as they go. Shit, Mr. Aid. It doesn't matter. There's not much going on here anyway, I'm just playing Myst. But thanks though. Okay. I will... So wait, if that was some sort of cold age, then what's this one? See, there is one of these cogs on this island, so I'm starting to think that maybe this is the book that I should have read. Gear room. Stairs going down. I don't remember any of this. How I track slope. Track. This doesn't... Oh wait, is this the island I'm on? Track slope. I don't know. Nice, thanks bro, I appreciate it. Pretty new to streaming, so there's that boat. It's kind of like part sunk, and there's like a gear thing up there. Wait, let's go back to here. Yeah, so there's like a picture of the sunken boat, a model of it, and there's another switch. I turn that on. Turn. What am I supposed to do? Alright, so... Man, this is so confusing, hey, I have no idea what to do. I refuse to use Google and cheat. I want to, like, figure this out. So there's this big blimp here. Why won't you open? Wait. I need to figure this out. Let me manually count those switches. 1, 2, 3. Does the one that's near the wire count as a switch? I don't know. So that's 3, that's 4. Wait, what's in here again? Some weird tank thing, okay. I went down in there before, but I don't know what to do in there. There's another one over there. 5. Okay, there's like a tree, just built a brick wall around a tree, because that's what you do, right? It's kind of strange, but okay. I'll go down there. So we'll say 5 over here. Did I count that one? Yeah, I did. 6, there's one up there. 7, there's one just there. And I missed one too bad. Now let's go down here. Because the note that I found. Show you a stream because I'm banned. Oh, dude. That's what I was saying the other day, like, you share it so much that it might get you in trouble, you know what I mean? Especially like, when they see hundreds of stream coming from one person, it looks like some kind of program doing it instead of a person, you know what I mean, Josh? Alright. Well, yeah, every time he comes on, he shares me like 200 times. I'm worried I'm going to get in trouble, because it might look like I'm trying to do it or something, you know what I mean? I appreciate the effort, but I mean, Facebook may not. What happened just then? Okay, so obviously 7 isn't the number of those things. So 8. Whoa.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agon, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine, everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
What? It's the same guy that was in the book. Let me turn the music down. I can't hardly hear him over the music. No, where's the music? Where's the sound? Oh, what? You can't split the music from the sound effects? So the music's just going to be too loud for me to hear what the guy's saying. So they made the music the same volume as the sound effects, so I can't hear that guy's voice over this loud music. What the hell? And why can't I save the game?
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agon, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine, everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Okay. Yeah, especially old school games that don't give you an option to change the sound. Because the music's like so loud compared to the voice. So what he was saying is that one of his sons, I think, has damaged the rest of the books. Maybe he's become like a bad guy or something. I don't know.
Oh, and afterwards, erase the message.
So let's go up here and find that's where we were with those books. Let's go back out here. Marker switches, and it's a tower rotation was on that picture. Wow. Sound mixing. Yeah, it was 8 switches, so it must include that one up on that pole. There we go. We now know the number is 8. Stone ship age. What age am I in? It must be this one. Is it? That's the part of that ship. No, this isn't the right age. Wait, can I travel to a different age before I've solved what's going on this island? Man, reading time, I think. Wait, no. A submersible lamp. Light. A lighthouse. What's this one? Collect heat. Radiant chasm. It's like a compass thing, some kind of dish. Wait, this might be where I am. I've got one of these here. Oh, it's missing. Piano keys? Wow, this looks more like the island I'm on, is it? Maybe, I think it's the same island, you just go to different ages. And it's got different land formations. Instead of 8. Tower rotation. See, that's that thing that was in the picture. Ah, okay. It's now rotated like that. Is that going to make a difference? What the hell? I spun up all the way around. Ooh. Oh, thanks, Kinder Connor. You're a legend. Another one. Is this your friend, Bees? Thanks heaps. I'm going to open up this passageway. Shuts that door. Nope. Oh, Myst. Oh, right. Yeah, I was just saying to Bees that this is my first playthrough, and I'm trying to figure it out. I just spun this tower around. I don't know if it's going to do anything. Let's open this door. Whoops. It was already open. Right, let's gut this. Oh, really? Seems pretty hard, hey? I just read one of the books and I've figured out that like there's time travel in this game. Different ages or something. I just spun that tower right around and that looks like a big door up there, but key. How long is this gonna do? Nope. That ain't nothing. Nothing's changed up here. Oh yeah. All right. I see. Are you part of that group, that ninja monkey thing? Well, I look forward to playing Ribbon after this too, because this is a pretty chill sort of game. I like to relax to this sort of game. Oh, thanks, Flynn. Thanks for the follow, man. Alright, I'm going back in here. So, that's that ship out. I figured out this ain't close this. Close that off. Let's read another. I'm gonna have to read a whole nother book, I think, because been for a few weeks now. Yes, okay, mad. I probably should go help him on one of those things soon, because I suppose they did it for me. I will. Which one should I read? I don't know if it's going to help me or not, but I feel like the one here, Selenetic age. See, I don't even know what age I'm in. It may not even be one of these ages. Selenetic age. It has been a while since I have heard only songs, and I enjoy it greatly. I think for some reason I do not feel altogether welcome in this new world in which I have arrived. But how could I be unwelcome in an age with no inhabitants? It is of course only in my head. This world is very beautiful, but I think I have yet to ever write in a journal that an age I have linked to is horrid or disgusting. From the grassy hill where I am standing, I can see green fields below with a few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms some distance from where I am standing, yet the water's blue can be plainly seen from here. The air is fresh and the sky is sparkled with white clouds. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. A rather large lake looms from here I am standing, yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh and the sky is sparkled with white clouds. It is absolutely breathtaking, and yet that strange feeling again. Perhaps it is the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north, hotter than I would have imagined. It almost tinges my skin, and I feel quite uncomfortable when it comes. I will try to ignore it. So this doesn't sound like where I am. I mean, I've got sea all around me, but I don't have like a lake. Like just a lake. Wait, from the grassy hill, I am on a grassy hill. I can see green fields below along with a few scattered forests. I can't see that. So that's not, it's not the age I'm in. Sorry, night has almost arrived and the sunset is spectacular. Oranges and reds have settled above the western horizon. Though night has come, the horizon still glows red long past sunset. Dark reds flow from the horizon and blend into the black sky. Again the feeling, and I am beginning to believe it is not all in my mind, I must sleep now. Oh, again, I will need my strength to explore more tomorrow. I have had to return home due to unpredictable natural occurrence, more frightening than I ever experienced. I was awakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on all sides of me. Gigantic balls of fire were falling from the sky, and I immediately left in fear of my life. I must remember to bring a Myst linking book with me when I return. What's a Myst linking book? In case the one left there has been destroyed or damaged. Is that book with the page that I put in and the guy was trying to speak to me? I've returned to a different world than the one I left only 3 months ago. It has been transformed into a barren desert land with only gigantic craters scattered across the land to provide variety. Strangely enough, the small grassy hill where I spent my first night remains exactly the way I found it. Apparently the falling meteors did not hit this area, leaving an oasis in the midst of this horrible desolation. The hot wind, I remember, has turned into a rather pleasant breeze, which is at least one improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit trip is now completely dried up. However, another lake exists and appears to be quite a bit larger. I assume one of the falling meteors created this lake due to its circular shape and the jutting rock that grows out of the center of the lake. The rest of this world seems like desert, although I will verify that statement with closer inspection. How many pages does this book have? Though this world has little visual excitement to offer, it offers much to the ears. Sounds constantly flow through my ears, and I have found where a few of them originate. It seems, as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. Yeah, okay, so see, I think most of my efforts is on Facebook, but it gets restreamed to Twitch and that, so I don't really even know what's going on over there, but looks like at least you guys came and watched, so that was pretty cool. Last night I was awakened by a horrible hissing. I was sweating and the heat was so intense that I immediately dipped my head in a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breezes had returned, along with a low roar from the ground. I walked a short distance to observe some red flames. No worries, thanks bro, thanks for coming, thanks for bringing your mates, and I appreciate that support. Awesome. I'll give you a follow next time I'm on Twitch, Bees, and the other guys as well. Kinder and 4 Evan 828. So see you later and have a good night, Bees. I walked a short distance to observe some red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly the ground began to crack and a huge chasm opened. The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. The tumult subsided, leaving only a dull roar. I have decided, however, I can use the chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from the chasm can be harnessed. Oh, okay, there's something there to collect the heat. Radiant chasm. Okay, there's not much more in this book. Even as the chasm has ripped into the surface of this world, it has opened up a whole new world to explore. Although uncomfortably hot, I found it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that had been created, and have now explored deep into the crust of this planet. I found a vast underground cave system that will take many years to map and explore. I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It is also important that I check on Cirrus and Akanar and make sure everything is going along well. When I return, I also have to bring back some tools I will need for my plans to explore underground. The abundance of raw materials here is beginning to amaze me. I returned with some of the complex tools I knew I would be needing. I assumed I would have to return for more basic materials. However, it seems as though I will be able to find everything I need here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I've also found titanium occurring naturally. I am all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set and I look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I will be able to have most of my additions to this age completed within 1 year. I so love working with my hands, whether writing or building. And this is where it starts getting smudged out. I began today on the bridge, and although I wonder if it's that bridge edition that was in the other book that wasn't put in yet. The magnetic idea will work well, and I've decided to... some magnetic compass, I don't know. 3 meters is not enough to support for the beams. Although it somewhat decreased something. Amazingly strong. Viewing dome, intake, stabilizer hatch, that little pod, I don't know what the hell that's for. Has to be one of the most prized inventions. I'm extremely something, blah blah blah. Could never imagined it to come together quite as I doubt. Could possibly work with 14 instead of 8. Whatever that... oh no, open up. Complete fatigued. I'm so happy to have completed something tomorrow. I'm leaving today in order to bring back Sirius and Akanar. I've left them alone in Channelwood. I believe they will enjoy all there is to see here. The age seems to have stabilized. I believe the meteors set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shallow crust, but the tremors have become few. I've just noticed that a large amount of this journal has curiously vanished from the very pages on which I wrote over the last 18 months. Fortunately, I've copied many of my construction notes into another journal. I do not understand the many mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age, to which I hope to travel soon. But for now, I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what age that is, but definitely I'm in the same place. I mean, I've got that weird ship. 51423. 51423. It's a code of some kind. Some musical code? I don't know. And this is the rocky meteor hit island he was describing. It's not the age I'm in. Mine's better than that. Interesting. So I've read this one. I've read this one. Oh, that's how you do it. You drag the picture to the save slot. Damn it. Why couldn't I figure that out before? Is that simple? Even saving the game's a puzzle. Jesus. Alright, let's go down here. Right. So, do I pull these all up, or... Could be done with 8 instead of 14. Is he talking about the 8 of these marker switches? Do they all need to be down, or do they all need to be up? I'm going to put them all up. I don't know if it's going to help me or not, but I tried it down and didn't do anything before. Put them all up. One down here. What's up? Done 3 of them. Let's go up here. That's another one. Is that up or down? I think it's up. Let's have a look. It's up. Alright, let's get along here. I guess I probably all need to be down or something, I don't know. Some of them are already up, some of them are already down. So I might have already stuck this up somehow. There's one here. How do I get to that one though? Man, I'm gonna have to figure out how to use that other thing. How do I reset that puzzle? I don't know. How do I reset it? What? Confusing. Oh, whoa, what's this? 3-digit code of some kind. Where the hell would I find this code? Was it in that book? Huh, some kind of safe that I need to get into. Interesting. Let's go down here. This weird pump room. I don't get it. Let's get back up. Do not get it, hey. How do I restart that other thing? I feel like I've stuffed it up. Wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. What do they do? The eye, the cross. What the hell? Oh wait, there's one tower. What about this one? It's up as well. How am I supposed to... I've stuffed this up somehow. Can you permanently stuff things in this game, or can you just always find a way to reset them? So what's this? Why is there just a tree here? gear room. Come on, there's got to be some kind of code or something in here. Eye, snake, spider, cross. Oh, these are the constellations. Ah. So, wait. Wait. This stuff wasn't here before. So wait, can I look up and look for a constellation? Is that what I can do? And then switch whatever that thing is to whatever the current constellation is? No, I'm not going to see the constellation now because it's daytime. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that is what they are, a group of sharp rocks clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This is where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks, as it was never too far of a distance. One day, another person appeared on the rocks for no apparent reason to Emmett. Emmett named this new person Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends, swimming and hunting for fish together often. Emmett showed Branch the simple cave in which he lived on the largest rock. Soon Branch discovered a place where he decided to live. Also on the same large rock, the sun always shone brightly in their world, and the water was always dazzlingly clear, allowing them to see almost to the deep ocean floor which surrounded them. Though the sun always shone, it was never too hot for the boys. A light breeze always came from the north and cooled the area down. One day while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Emmett said the boy should be called Will. Will was soon part of the group. All three of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least that is the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, we were all becoming good friends. Today, on the second day on this newly created age, a strange thing happened. It was not strange to me, but the three boys did not understand what was happening. While I was relaxing on a large tree on one of the smaller rock islands, it began to rain. It was a nice rain that lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that the rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that while I was gone, I would make a surprising change in their world. They did not understand. Not what I expected them to. I still do not fully understand what happened today, as I'm experimenting with the art, testing the limits of the rules as dictated to me by Father. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. What the hell? You can write things into this world? Oh, because it's a different age. But that's kind of like lying, though. Why would it become real? I thought everything was playing correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock and broken in half. Although this test did not turn out as I had hoped, I now have answers to a few of the questions my father never answered. As for the boat, I can see the boys enjoying it anyway, and with that I am pleased. They've played on it all day. Even though the boat cannot move, I have enjoyed studying from it. It is a much sturdier platform than the jagged rocks. In the course of my observations, I have learned some very interesting things regarding the solar system of this age. The nights are absolutely beautiful here. I've made note of and named a number of constellations that pass above me. Also during the night, I catch glimmers of light from the horizon, which I have not been able to discover if it is created by some natural phenomenon or additional people on far-off islands or rocks. I should very much like to discover which I would rather respect these additional people, which would explain the appearance of Branch and Will. The rain today was slightly heavier than usual. Just when the boys were getting used to the light rains, a small storm arrived. They were frightened of the heavier rain, not to mention the thunder and lightning. If rain has never fallen here until recently, as the boys tell me, I would like to discover why it is falling now. Regardless, I have decided to return home for a short while. I have also been thinking of some plans for a lighthouse that I hope to construct soon. I think that perhaps by shining a bright light towards the horizon, it might prove my suspicions regarding additional inhabitants. They would be curious about the light and travel to discover its source if they have the means. I returned with many tools that I will need for the construction of the lighthouse. I decided that once the lighthouse is completed, I will leave for some time and let the world's own imagination have control. We've worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now, and are making great progress. The rock that we are building on seems to not be as secure as I would like. I have had to alter my plans slightly, but those alterations pose no real problem. Light, blah 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 blah, okay. The boys are quite strong and have been helping immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days. The lighthouse is finished. We are all proud of our creation. The boys are amazed at the structure wrought from rock with their own hands. That evening, we powered up the generator. Much to the boys' dread at first, and showing a great light to the horizon for many hours, I stayed the night in the top of the lighthouse. In the morning, I woke to observe the sunrise without being coated with the chilly blanket of ocean dew I had become accustomed to. It was Will who first saw the girl. She was swimming not far from the boat where Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed a man not far away from the girl. Emmett was very pleased to meet the additional neighbours. I feel pleased to leave this age. I have set in motion events that have nothing to do with writing or the art that will have a profound impact on this world, that will have a more profound impact on this world than I could have ever written. I think. Is it the lighthouse? Must be. That's his boat that he rode into the world, that's jammed into the rock, broken in half. I think of it this age as a gift to myself that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover that it has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. Besides, I have yet another new age that awaits me. It seems I'm going to need some way to travel underwater in this new age, and so much planning is in order. It has been 10 years since I left this age, which I have since called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the changes that have taken place. The original 3 boys have grown into adults, and there are not many new faces that I do not recognize. Branch told me that it has not rained for 7 years, and the cool breezes are back again. They are all very content and have been serving me with new foods and showing me new materials they have discovered. It seems they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lighthouse has been kept in perfect condition, and it looks as if they tried their very best to keep it so. Yet I have noted the entire rock was built on and sunk approximately 40 or 50 centimeters. After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wonder aloud with them what things will be like here in another 10 years. The constellations, that's the eye. what's the anchor? Oh yeah, it's got the 3 dot and the 3 bright ones. The eye, the spider. Okay. Interesting. I've nearly read all those books. Looks like night's coming on me again, so I might get a constellation luck, hopefully. Or some way to figure out a constellation. And this looks like the thing you time travel in or something, I don't know. I think I have to figure out the date of one of these times to travel to it, right? Oh, it's like a targeting system. Before you can travel to. Okay. So on this one, the boat kind of... It does stick out of the islands, but it's not that it's like... Where's the other half of it? I don't know. I can't turn these wheels. When I press number 4, I think I've stuffed it up. Why doesn't it give me a number of the age? It doesn't give you the number of the age, so how are you supposed to figure it out? I don't know. So this is like the generator or something. Is that it? What's going on there, hey? Oh, they're all turning off now. Oh. Just a second, please, hey. Let's screw it. Australian Stadium. Wait, this one. So those ones won't stay down until something cowls them up. Right. Sweet, hey. Give me a constellation or something, I don't know. Some stuff's turned off now. All the other stuff was on the map before. Now it's gone. So who am I then? Am I a character in this game, or am I just me in this world? I understand how this works. Can't touch those again. Okay, so. Damn it. Doesn't tell me anything. It gives you dots. Doesn't help me at all. Not at all. Oh, I don't know. Alright, we'll both in this game for a bit and back later to see if I can figure this out. It's really confusing. I feel like I need night to determine which one of these star signs I need to press on. Alright guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back again later to see if I can figure this thing out. Thank you. Cheers.